Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. The tarot card for today is the World from the Phantasma Tarot by artist Paulina Cassidy, and this deck, I've been showing it to you for a while. It will be out, I think, in early 2021. It will be through U.S. Game Systems, and you'll also be able to purchase it from Paulina as well. Now, there is a lot to talk about here today, okay? This is a heavy-duty week, at least in this early part. So before I start, I want to let everyone know that my October Love and Finance is over 30 minutes this month, and it is available on the Podbean app, which you can get through your app store for free, or any of your favorite podcast providers like iTunes, Google, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, you name it. It's on all of them as well. And I'm bringing that up because there's a lot that's going on here, okay? And I've made it available to everyone. And of course, it's also on my subscription platforms through Patreon and my members only area on Facebook. Okay, now, here we are. This is a card that is about cycles. And as I say it, I'm actually getting the chills because one of the first ones that comes to mind to me is the cycle of life. And this has been evident to me pretty much everywhere, including in my own family, okay? There are many out there who've experienced loss, and there are those out there who are awaiting new life as well. And I think we should extend this to the world in general, like globally, because there's a lot of heavy-duty energy that's in the air. Saturn, our, taskmaster, goes direct today, all right? It's been since, maybe April, so a good 5 months that it has been retrograde, and it is weaker when it's retrograde and can be felt much stronger when it goes direct, especially at the time of stationing. As if that were not enough, Pluto, which is also a heavy-duty planet, the planet of transformation, is stationing direct as well, but will not actually be direct until the 4th. What else is there? My goodness. There is a full moon, which is almost upon us. The first of 2 full moons happening in October, and I do cover that in that Love and Finance, and we'll also have a video available specifically for it. Okay, it's the first of 2 for October, and it's in Aries. All right. Now, let me see. Where else are we? Oh, yes, of course. Pretty much everyone wanted to get in on the action this week, is what it feels like. Okay, the sun opposes Chiron today. This is pain, really, that's being highlighted, whether it's physical pain, emotional pain. As I said, this card is kind of like the cycle of life, and there are many who've experienced loss within the last few days. And a lot of it, I feel, is directly related to the eclipse that we had back in June, okay? And if you stop and think about it, you'll realize that it brings a hard reset in your life, because this is a cycle. It's a card of cycles, right? Endings and beginnings, doors closing and doors opening. Yes. Also happening today, as if there were not enough going on, Mars wants to get in on the action. Mars is our warrior planet, our energy and that kind of thing. And it's been retrograde in the sign of Aries. And today we will have Mars squaring Saturn. Let's just make this difficult for everyone, right? Keep it in mind wherever you go, whatever you do, the feelings that people may have. They may be living very close to the surface and ready to go off like some ticking time bomb, all right? But, just because we have all of this going on does not mean that it's all sadness and pain and heavy feelings of oppression and things of that nature. There is difficulty that's here, and I would advise against trying to do anything new. Stick with what you have been working on. Many of you And this is a card of success as well. I saved the best for last, right? This is a card of success. And as we are coming to the end of September, and many of you are stepping into October, you're stepping into a new cycle. Remember I said this is a card of cycles, right? So the new stuff is about to begin. I talk about it a lot more probably in that Love and Finance, if you listen to it, as well as a number of the other readings that I do on Patreon, and also when you can expect things to settle. So in my view, many years, I've been doing this for decades, one of the things I've always seen about the World card is that completion. As if you were a runner in a relay race and you get to that last leg, when you cross that finish line, something else is beginning. All right, it really doesn't ever end. It's just a new cycle that starts. Part of this is exciting. There's so much that's happening here that I think it needs to be dissected one piece at a time, because everybody's feeling a little bit different and has some definitely different stories going on in their life at the moment. You can read more about these things over on my website, on my calendar of planetary events. It's tarotbysicilia.com. You may find that helpful because, you've got your success and then you've got your difficulty, right? Like I said, stick with what you know. Mars is retrograde, Mercury is in shadow. It's not the time to be beginning new things, and yet this card is indicating that they are there, that the door is about to open. Okay, we'll have to see how that goes, won't we? There's a lot that's happening. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.